Hey everybody, it's Shelley. I wanted to give you a heads up and a quick video on the new changes on the Facebook personal profile timeline. They've gone to a single column design. This is not a real big surprise. They announced this back in October. But let me show you how to navigate in case you look at this and wonder what's going on. We'll give you a quick tour. I am on my personal profile timeline. And the first thing you'll notice is some of the images have changed. I'm going to click Change Cover and Reposition, and you'll see what I mean. You might have to go in and change this because, as you can see, I had from Shelley. Well, they've added your name in white right there. So if I reposition this photo, it works just fine to get rid of that bottom part. So that's the first thing you'll notice. You'll also notice that your picture is more prominent and it moved down a little bit, and the new size for the picture is 17 by 64. So they've changed the profile picture to 17 by 64. Scrolling down, you can see they're still allowing you to have your fan page here, your business page. Everybody should have that on their personal profile, is where you work and where you live. And then you'll notice tabs: timeline, about, friends, photos, and more. Now the more button are now, they're calling these collections. And you can go in and edit these collections and move them around, because on the right hand side you can't affect recent activity, the about, friends, and photos. Those are going to stay there. However, scrolling down, you see I have moved my likes to the top and then Instagram to the top. How you rearrange those is hover over where you see the pencil, and it'll say, do you want to rearrange or hide? You can hide as well. We'll go ahead and click that. So all you have to do is drag and reorder. So if I wanted to have Pinterest instead of Instagram, you can see I can do that and rearrange them. You can also go in and basically hide any that you don't want to show up, like map, just uncheck and then save. And so now when somebody's on your profile, if they go to your profile page, you're going to see friends, photos, and then what you decide to put, likes and Instagram and Pinterest are the three I put. Music, and you can go in and say, you know what, hide this from my timeline if you wanted to hide anything as well. So that can be edited there. The more button shows you all of those things. And let's see, what else do we have new? Oh, something new, highlight. Now highlight's kind of weird. I have this highlighted, but if I unhighlight it, not a lot is happening other than it puts this little flag up at the top. They're probably still working on the rollout of this, but highlighting doesn't give us that double wide we used to get, because now, as you can see, everything is in one column. Looking on the left hand side, we no longer have two columns of information. So I'm sure they're still editing this, but you'll see only one column. That's the big change, the single column way to look at your timeline. Something else, if you have this turned on, you'll be able to see your followers were called your subscribers. They're now calling them followers, like Twitter. So anybody that's following your public updates, they might not be your friends, but they choose to subscribe to you, will subscribe, and they will be called followers. I think that's pretty much the big changes on the single column profile. If you have any questions or want more information, certainly you know how to find me, most of you. You can go to my Facebook wall and ask me any questions or comments that you might have on this new profile. Anybody interested in the Insider program, we're going to do blogging techniques and best practices on January 7th. Just give me an email at sroth@shelleyroth.com. Thanks, and here's having a happy holiday and new navigation on Facebook. Talk to you soon.